Sri Matre Namaha. Hello, my soul family. How are you all? Hope you're doing great, happy, and healthy. Before getting into the video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel so you motivate us and bring out the secret content to you all. So, before getting into the current energies, I wanted to talk something really very important. There are some parts of the country where people are experiencing flood-like situations. There are heavy rains, especially in the parts of Telangana and Andhra Pradesh. There are some cities where people are actually suffering. Our government is going through the rescue missions. They are taking care of the people, and all those things are happening, and people are actually suffering, and they are flooded by little heavy rains, and they are facing discomforts and difficulties during these times. So I want you all to set an intention that the water element is balancing right now, okay, and send that affirmation and healing energy to all the places where people are suffering, where the nature is kind of making people to go through these discomforts, okay. So wherever the people are experiencing heavy rains and all those things, wherever the situations are not that good, so you can send your healing energy as a star seed. You have to participate in this rescue missions, because it is very important. We are here to look after everything, which everything here on the planet, and we have to take care of certain things, and we have to do our best to balance the situations. Maybe we are not doing things physically, but we can at least, what the least we can do is send our healing energy to where the places wherever it is needed, right? So I want you all, who all are listening to this video, to send your healing energy to all the places where there are heavy rains and flood like conditions, where people are suffering and they are asking for help from the divine. So so as a divine beings, as divine souls, it's our responsibility to send the healing energies to those parts, okay, those places where the help is required, right? So set an intention, and affirm that the water element is balancing on all those places where there is an imbalance, right? So send your healing energy to all the parts of all the places in Telangana and Andhra Pradesh states, because they need it, right? So set an intention and send your healing energy, your blessings there, so that people can recover from all whatever is happening right now quickly, okay. So this is very important, and I felt like sharing this, because it's actually needed. The water element should be balanced, and I was already receiving so many downloads about water element from so many days, but I did not know that this was coming, okay. So when I understood that, oh my god, that's why I've been learning so much about water element, and this is the reason, right? So we have to balance the water element in ourselves also, and also on the planet, okay, also on the certain places of the planet. So as I'm working on myself already from so many days, okay, I have been working about with water element. I've been understanding water element a lot more than before, right? It's like never before I have known this much about water element. I'm going to share about all those things also in future videos, but as of now, this is kind of an emergency situation, and you have to set an intention and send the healing energies to all those places where people are experiencing heavy rains and the flood like conditions, okay. Send your healing energy there, so that the situation will be at least in control, right? So, and this was the important thing which I had to say, okay. And I have been receiving personal downloads, so many downloads about water element, but I did not see that this was that's why this was coming, and that's why divine was giving me all those downloads. And now I understood, after the all these situations which I've been seeing in 3D, then now I understood that why I have been learning about water element, why I have been asked to work with the water element. This was the reason, right? So I am already working on it. I am already sending my healing energies to all those places and all those things, and you can also do that. You can also send your healing energy, send the affirmation, set an intention and affirmation that water element is balancing in all those places where it is out of balance, where it is imbalanced, okay. So you can do that. You can set the intention, and you can pray for those people, pray for those places where there is a situation which is actually a bit uncomfortable, okay, where things are not going that right, okay. So send your good intention, set intention that everything is balanced, all the elements are balanced right now, and water elements is also balanced right now, okay. Mother Ganga is blessing all the places right now, okay. Mother Ganga is blessing all the places where there is an imbalance. She is correcting the imbalances, and she is balancing everything right now, okay. So you can do all these things, and now let's come to the current energy, what's going on. So as I already talked about water element a bit before, we are actually purging out a lot of things, okay. The mother earth is also purging out a lot of things. That's why you are seeing these kind of situations in the 3D also. So during the HETHALON cycle, the magnetic peak cycle, for me it used to happen before also, previous years also, but I actually did not integrate that, and I did not understand why the things which happened in my life happened that way, okay. But this year I got the complete picture, okay, complete picture of the how these things work, complete picture of why these things are happening, and how to handle this situation, and all those things. Before, I was experiencing the things, but I was not having an idea about why I am experiencing certain things. But now because I got the complete picture, and I already integrated all those things, now I felt like sharing the things with you guys also, so that you can also learn from my experience, so that you can also have an idea if somebody like me is going through these kind of situations or things, okay, these kind of similar experiences, okay. It will be very helpful for those people who are having the similar kind of experiences. So every magnetic peak cycle, every HETHALON cycle, for me personally, I actually go through a lot of soul purging. A lot means a lot. And I was I wanted to record this video as soon as possible, but because my condition was not that good, I was facing the serious ascension symptoms, and it took me a lot of time to recover, and I'm still facing the ascension symptoms. But I felt like even after facing the symptoms, I still felt like putting this out into the YouTube, because maybe most of the people are going through these things, but they don't have an idea about why the things are happening with them. I just wanted to make sure that you guys are in a safe hands. There is nothing to worry about, okay. So I just wanted to make sure that you lessen your tension and lessen your stress. That's why because I experienced all these things in previous years, I know how it feels like. And during that time when I faced all these situations, I did not understand what is happening, and I used to take a lot of stress, and I used to go through a lot of tension, and I used to feel like helpless, okay. So because now I understood it, I felt like offering the help to you guys, those of you who are not understanding of about what is happening right now. So it's like every HETHALON cycle, every magnetic peak cycle, you will, those of you who carry higher DNA templates, okay, those of you who carry maybe 48 strands template, or maybe 36 strand template, or maybe they are so Rishi template or Avatar template, or maybe Ascended Master template. So those people who are carrying the higher DNA, they literally go through a soul purging, okay. Whatever whatever which is not required to you in your life, okay, maybe it is from your own thoughts, maybe it's your own something which is not right in your field, or something which is not suitable for you, okay, something which is there in your body which is not aligned with the divine light, okay. So all that will go off, you will purge out all those things which is not required for you. Maybe it's in your mind, body, or energetic field, or maybe you have picked up things from other people, maybe you have picked up some others thoughts, or maybe you have picked up something from the environment, or maybe you have picked up something from the family line or from the ancestral lineage. So you are going to purge out all those things. So in previous years, what I was doing is I was purging out the things which are there in my own body, my own mind, and my own consciousness, my own energy, my own past timeline, on all those things, okay. So now because after all these years of purging out the things which are there within me, now I am purging out things which are there, at the, collective level, collective consciousness, and planetary level also. Because, when you are the rishi consciousness, when you are in the rishi consciousness, you are the collective mind. So naturally you are collective mind. Because you are a collective mind, now you are like, you will purge out things in the collective also. So it's been a bit hard on me actually. It's but I still, but I'm still choosing to, stay calm and balanced, even in the most difficult times. Because that's what you have to approach things to, things. Okay, even though the situations are, not that good on the surface level, or even though situation might look very uncomfortable, or you're facing any discomfort and difficulties. Okay, during my previous years, 2 years back, 3 years back, I used to shout and I used to like yell at people, because the symptoms were really hard, and I couldn't bear that. I couldn't, it was completely out of control. So my mind was also out of control. But now I learned that even in the most difficult situations, you have to keep your calm, you have to balance yourself. That is the actual art, that is the real dark art mastery, that is the real, divine training, that is the real, ascension training which you have to go through. Okay, because of all these years of ascension training, because of all these years of dark art mastery, I learned the hard way. But it was really worth it, because I have learned all those things from the past 2 or 3 years. Now I'm at least, even though the symptoms are very bad, even though, the symptoms are hurting and making me uncomfortable physically, but my energy, my consciousness is actually balanced. Yes, my physical body is going through a lot of discomfort, my physical body is suffering, but still my mind is, okay. My mind, I have mastered my mind, my consciousness. Even though I am in 3D, I'm facing so many difficulties, but in my mind, my within is completely in balanced state right now. So that's how you have to be. So whatever the situations you're facing, whatever ascension symptoms you're facing, whatever purging is going on, don't resist it. Because if you resist it, it will, you will have a lot more ascension symptoms, and you'll face a lot more difficulties. Because, in my previous times, I used to resist this, that, oh, why this is happening, can I stop this, how can I stop this, why I don't want these kind of feelings, I don't want this kind of, triggerings and symptoms, or, whatever it is, rashes, or whatever the things are. Okay, I don't want these symptoms, I don't want this, how can I stop it, how can I calm it, how can I shut it down. I used to think that way. But, resisting is not at all a good idea. Don't resist it. Okay, the more you cleanse and purge out things, the more you will be purified, and more you will upgrade and activate. Okay, the more higher consciousness you will be able to embody, the more divinely you will become. So never resist it. Whatever is happening, let that happen. Okay, just surrender to the symptoms. Okay, do whatever you can, so that you can, at least support the symptoms, support whatever is going on. Okay, at least you can be supportive and loving towards yourself, so that you can at least take care of yourself, take care of your physical body, take care, even if you have to take out time. Okay, I did not do anything from, the entire August month. I did not do anything which I have to do in 3D, or which I have to, I did not, participate much in, discussions, or I did not talk with anybody. I was completely cut off, because I was actually talking, but I was, taking more time on myself. I did not, do much things which required any communication. I did not do much things which requires any involvement, because all the time which I had, all the time I gathered, and I used the time for myself only, because I needed the time. Because first thing is, I have to ease my ascension symptoms, I had to calm myself down, I had to balance myself. So the entire August month was like that for me. I literally took care of myself, and still I'm taking care of myself. I'm giving all the time I have to myself only, because, the symptoms should, at least I should balance the symptoms, and the symptoms should not affect me much, because I have to give myself that love, that care it needed, that time it needed. So I was completely busy in taking care of myself. So if you guys are also going through something like this, please take care of yourself, because you need that care, you need that love, you need that self love during this most difficult purging phase. Okay, so do that. Give yourself time, love, care, affection, all those things to yourself, and don't feel guilty if you are unable to connect with others, or if you're unable to connect with the outer, the outer world. Okay, it's okay. First take care of yourself. After you finish all these, purging and all those things, then you can get back to your daily routine. So as of now, just surrender and let that purging happen. If you resist it, okay, what will happen is you will be unable to purge out completely, and then the purging will come again next year, and next year you'll face again the purging of so many things, and that time it will be more difficult. So it's better to purge out things how much ever is required right now, to just cleanse it off, clean it off right now only, so that the next time again some next level purging will happen. But whatever purging is there in whatever level of consciousness you have right now, let that happen. Don't resist it. Okay, surrender to the mother kundalini. She knows the best. She knows how to take care of yourself. She knows what needs to be kept in your body, what needs to be removed out. Okay, so you are just eliminating all the toxins out of your body. You are going through a soul purification process. Okay, let that purification happen. Let Mata Ganga cleanse you, clean you. Okay, let her wash you off all the dirt from you, so that you can blossom as a beautiful lotus. Okay, like a pure lotus, like that. So don't resist it. Support your body in whatever ways you can. If you want to, for me, I'll share my experience, what I did. Okay, what I'm still doing. Okay, so I went for shopping. I did not meditate at all, because meditating was aggravating my symptoms. So I did not meditate at all in the entire August month. And during the 888 portal, 888 portal, that which was Janmashtami, the symptoms were more severe. So from the 888 portal, it got too many symptoms, and which was difficult to handle. From August starting, only from 88 portal only it all started. But during the 888 portal, it was like a peak peak symptoms, peak experiences, peak purging out, peak cleansing out, like that. So all the cleansing and purification was at the peak, and I was feeling like, oh my god, how to balance these symptoms. Okay, but internally I was all fine. I was completely balanced after so many years of experience. Internally I was like, okay, I can handle this. But externally my body was still feeling what my body was still suffering. So I was like, okay, from inside I am fine after so many years of training, but from outside I have to do something for the outside also. I have to take care of myself more, because all these things will come through experience only, because I have faced it during the past years also. Now I am better at handling things out. So I have some tips for you guys on what to do. I stopped meditating, because sometimes meditating can aggravate your symptoms. If you feel like meditating is calming you, if you are not feeling any symptoms, then you can do meditation. Okay, for me it's like, if I meditate and the symptoms will aggravate more. So I don't want that to happen. So I did not do any meditation during the August month, but I was still receiving so many things. Even without doing any spiritual practice, even if I am mostly disconnected from my 5D self, but I was not disconnected, but it's like how to say, it's like I'm not too much into 5D, but I thought of I decided to stay more in 3D, so that I can at least calm my symptoms a little bit, like that. But still I was receiving so many things. Still my 5D self was very, very, very active, even after not doing anything. So I understood, okay, it's actually very active. So I have to balance my physical self also. I have to take care of my physical body also. So I'll stop all the spiritual practices, because it will be more extra, more 5D itself is completely, if it is with you, then you will have too many symptoms, more symptoms which will be amplified. So I stopped that. I did not do any meditation. But however, if you feel like doing meditation, if you feel that it will calm you, then do it. Go ahead and do it. For me, I just stopped it, and for some more days I'm not going to meditate much, because I just want these purging things to complete off. Okay, I want to completely purge out things, then I'll be better to do the spiritual practices again, and resume my spiritual practices again. But as of now I'm not doing anything. Since August only I was not doing anything. But 888 portal was it's more like, oh my god, when the 888 portal came, when Janmashtami came, it's like I had so many plans for Janmashtami, but I was unable to do anything. when it's a divine will, your will won't work. When it's a divine plan, your plans won't work. So it was all complete divine plan for me. During 888 portal, I got so many downloads from Krishna also, which I'm going to share in after 2 months, okay, because it is very special. I wanted to talk about that thing after 2 months, not now, okay. So in this video I want to stick only about this whole purging thing. So all these things were happening, and 888 portal, when it came, I decided that, oh my god, and now the only way to deal with these things is to take care of my physical self, love myself, and also participate more in the 3D. That's how I can balance it, okay. Whatever things I already received, I am going to anchor those things in the 3D. I'm going to send my divine energy, which I'm unable to balance, to into the 3D, okay. So I'll share my the energy with the 3D. I'll involve more in the 3D. I'll participate more in the 3D as a spiritual person. There is a difference, participating more in the 3D doesn't mean that you have to go to pub. Participating in the 3D means that you have to bring your all the spiritual energy and anchor that energy into the 3D. So what I was doing is, I was going for walks. I was doing so much walking, so that I can ground all that energies. So that I can whatever codes I was carrying, I can plug those codes also into the earth, mother earth. That's why I decided that I'll walk a lot. So I have never done like 20,000 steps in a single day. But first time when I was during Janmashtami time, I'm completely filled with so much because I was receiving so much of divine energy. I was also purging out a lot of the things which are not resonating with me anymore. So it's like the two things which were happening. One thing is, I was receiving so much of divine energy, and other thing is, I was purging which is not which is not in resonance with me anymore, which is all the patterns which are not serving me anymore, all the thought patterns, all the ideas of others, or all the things which are there in the environment which I took off. I was purging out everything which doesn't serve me anymore, because when the divine light comes in, it cleanses out all the things which is not required for you anymore, so that you can step into the next level, upgrade into the next level, so that you can do whatever you have to do on the planet Earth, right? So this cleansing process happens when the divine energy comes. So because I had to ground that divine energy also, so I was doing a lot of walking. I was going to park, I was going to places nearby my house, and I was just walking for like 3 hours, 4 hours, and some days I was like 20,000 steps in a single day, which I have never done before. 10,000 steps is like a normal thing for me, but 12 kilometers, 13 kilometers was like, oh my god, this is how I broke my own records like that. So I was grounding a lot. So you can go to places where it is filled with nature. You don't have to do any meditative practices or spiritual practices, but you can just go there and you can calm yourself down, and you can whatever codes you're receiving, extra codes, you can send those codes into the ground, into the planet Earth, okay, mother Earth. Or you can go to the places where you can ground those energies properly, and you can send the extra energies to mother Earth for her healing also, like that. So you can do that thing. You can anchor the things, anchor the codes. You can send the divine codes into the ground, into the mother Earth, okay. So next thing what you can do is to calm yourself down. You can take care of your body. You can do your beauty routines, okay. You can apply face pack and all those things. You can take care of a nice nice bath, hot showers or cold showers, whatever you like. You can add bath salts and all those things, okay. You can literally calm yourself, ease yourself. You can massage, okay. You can do massaging on all those things. You can do oiling and all those things, whatever beauty regimes are there, okay, beauty routines. You can do all those things, because whatever the beauty routines which you follow, okay, it's kind of self-love thing. It's kind of a taking care of self. It shows that you're taking care of yourself, right? So you can do that. You can, whatever your physical body requires, you can provide it. That whatever you want to eat, you can eat that. Whatever if you have craving for something, go out and eat that thing, okay. You can do shopping, okay. Shopping is a very nice way for grounding. When when I was not in the awakening journey, before my awakening, if I don't feel right, I just go for shopping. I am a very big shopping kind of a person. I like being fit and beautiful and all these things, okay. I love styling and all those things. So I am more into that. Before my awakening, I was more into that. So I used to buy certain stylish things. I used to see all what trend is going on, what dress to wear, and which dress will suit, what accessories will suit to what dress. I was like a complete that kind of of a person. I was like so much into beauty and all those things, and fitness, health, and all those things. So if you are looking for some grounding, so if you like shopping, you can go for shopping. You can buy some things for yourself, and you can buy the foods which will actually help you with your symptoms. Okay, so you can go for a detox process also, which I am also doing. Okay, so I am going to share about the detox and all those things in my next video, because it's already 24 minutes, right? So we'll continue video the same topic in the next session, and there I am going to give you some more tips as a doctor, and as a spiritual doctor. Okay, as a spiritual person, and also as a doctor. Okay, so take care of all these things, and not only this time, but these tips and tricks will help you in a longer run. Okay, so that's why I wanted to share everything which I know, and which can help you in all the ways. Okay, be it a medical way, or a healthy way, or with regards to your health, or with regards to your spirituality or ascension, anything it might be. You have to be an all-rounder. You have to be good at everything. So I want you to be good at everything. So whatever things which I can share, I'll help you with all those things. So in my next video, I'll continue the same topic. Okay, thank you so much for tuning in. Sri Matre Namaha.